Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Oh.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
Well, Fed, we're hoping a lot. Because this is still a video game at the end of the day.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Well, would you look at that?
Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrok is here.
Let's go.
Revelio.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Ranrok will be pleased with our progress.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
That was meant for me.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid. Protego. Stupid.
I will make you pay.
Confringo. Bombarda.
We need to
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment.
Let's go.
He's good. Oh, man. Ah.
Where are the professors? I see it. I don't know. Good friend. Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Why can't I hit you? Bombarda. One of these is... Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. You will not take what is not yours.
The trolls ought to make quick work of us.
Bombarda.
Ranrok will raise the ring.
Confringo. Defender.
Wow.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. You're no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Lumos!
Ranrok must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos! Lumos!
Lumos.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Aha!
Confringo. Protego.
The student and their professor!
Defender.
Fools of the flesh!
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You can't stop us!
Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Accio.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way. Revelio.
There's a lot of them down there. Where's Black?
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them. Ha!
better, Professor Hecat.
Thank you, Professor.
I didn't see the beast, Professor.
I've been fighting since before you were
Arrest the momentum. Glacis. Confringo.
More of Ranrock's damn loyalists.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Number up wide.
Stupid.
Now, aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us?
We couldn't be happy to see you, Professor Sharp.
Ah!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Easily done. Levioso. Defender. Stupid. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid. Defender. Confringo.
Expulso!
Move, walk.
That's our way forward.
Oh.
The wand! Quickly!
There it is.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her and the others sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
Interesting that we had to do that.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrok. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
That's not good.
Goblin kind shall answer to no one.
Not a combo, big dog. Dang.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child.
Thanks for the dragon. Protego. Stupid one. Accio. It's a trick. Now, Ranrok.
There seems to be some fighting you after all. No matter, I shall rid you of it. Come closer, young creature.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. You can't stop me. Protego. Repulsor. Two sources of power. Defender. Ha, you don't like that very much, do you? Bombarda. Confringo. Descendo. Glacius. Defender. Revelio. Bombarda. Protego. Confringo. Superfine. There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrok. Places. Defender. Confringo. Stunning. Bombarda. Accio. Depulso.
I can't.
Confringo. Depulso. Descendo. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrok? Bombarda.
This cannot be happening. You will die!
Now, Ranrok. This ends here, Ranrok.
You think you can stop me?
Arresto momentum. Descendo.
You'll never break the power from me! Never!
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda. This is for Professor Fig. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Accio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Boy, man.
my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
What a way to see the end.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Oh. Oh my.
Well, Madam Kagao.
The Daedalian keys are back.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Well, at least there's more to be done.